Hi there, YouTube. It's me, Mrs. Mitchell, and today I am coming to you with another hashtag, as you can tell from the title of this, I'm sure. And this is hashtag End of Year Tarot, and this is done by Veronica Rose. And I will put her video link down below so you can watch her original video. I've been watching so many other awesome people do great video responses to this, and I just had to get in on the fun. So yeah, there's 9 questions. It's about obviously about the end of the year, and I'm just gonna get right into it. I got like all my little notes here, so like I said, I'm gonna link to her original video. If you go there, she has all the questions typed out in full. I just kind of jotted down like the gist of the question, you know, just so I could put my answer down and not forget. But anyhow, let's start. All right. So number 1 is your favorite way to celebrate this time of year. So for where I am, in New England and, you know, America and whatever, the Northern Hemisphere, we are in the Christmas season right now. It's cold, it's snowy, it sucks. But my favorite way to celebrate this time of year is just doing, you know, having the big family Christmas dinners and everybody sitting around and eating a bunch, sharing stories, hopefully not getting into too much stuff around the table. But it's just nice to see the whole extended family and just the togetherness and the exchanging gifts, I guess, is how we kind of celebrate this time of year, really. Okay, number 2. Talk about your favorite celebration or end of year activity. So even though I am like gaga about Christmas, my favorite end of year activity would definitely be New Year's Eve. I love hosting parties for New Year's Eve. And it's just a lot of fun for everybody, and I just really like it. I think it's like, you know, I mean, I know everybody does like resolutions and stuff like that, but it's just the fact of being with people that you care about all around you, having a nice relaxing time, having a couple cocktails and stuff, and bringing in the new year with the people that you love. So that's why it's my favorite. Okay, number 3, who are your favorite people to share this time of year with? And like I said a little bit earlier, the whole extended family, you know, my husband and my son. I actually have like quite a small family, but I've married into a very, 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 very large family. So their Christmas parties and stuff are very exciting and so much food, and it's so much fun. But yeah, of course, you know, just family and friends, I guess, pretty basic. All right, number 4, your favorite food at this time of year. So this isn't really food, I guess, but definitely my favorite like food item around this time is definitely eggnog, because I mean, when else are you gonna drink eggnog other than around Christmas time? And it's so delicious. And my other favorite thing is just eating all the hors d'oeuvres and the fancy cheese plates, because I just love fancy cheese. I don't know why, but it's delicious. But yeah, so cheese platters and eggnog is what I'm all about, I guess, because that sounds really healthy, right? Right. Anyhow. All right, we're moving on. And number 5 is your favorite music at this time of year. So of course, at this time of year, I mean, we're rolling up on Christmas, so of course, it's definitely Christmas music, and I especially like the Bing Crosby Christmas songs, or Elvis Christmas music. Just makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside, and it's just fun. All right, number 6. I'm glad I thought I'm actually keeping myself from just rambling about nothing here. We're making good time. So we are on number 6. If decorations are involved, what are your favorites? So my first favorite I brought down to show It's actually just like a Christmas tree ornament, but honestly, I leave it around my house all year round. And whenever we get the tree, I put it on the tree. And we take the tree out, I put it back on the shelf, and it's just this really adorable little angel Christmas ornament. And I just think she's so sweet with her plain face, and I like how she has like this big heart. And yeah, I guess it's kind of like country style. But I feel like I said, I leave her out all year round up on the top shelf in my kitchen, just watching down. So she gets a place of honor all year round, even though she is my favorite Christmas decoration. And trust me, there are plethora of other ones that I could have brought down, but I was getting too out of control, so I had to just pick my number one favorite, because I definitely have other ones that might be more valuable, maybe more sentimental, but this just is just my favorite. I just love it. And I think just that I keep it around all year round just shows how much I like it. And my second favorite Christmas ornament, which I didn't bring any down to show you because it's all over my tree, is tinsel. It seems like people don't really do tinsel that much. Like, I could not find tinsel to save my life at any stores. So I actually had to order my tinsel off Amazon. I mean, it was only a couple dollars, but I just couldn't believe that they didn't have tinsel in the stores. I'm assuming everybody knows what tinsel is, you know, the long silver strings you hang all over your tree. But yeah, maybe people don't really do it as much now, because I would hate to try to clean that off like an artificial tree, so maybe just more people have artificial trees or something. But I think it just really makes the tree, and I'm all about it. Alright, enough of that. Alright, so number 7, share your favorite memory from 10 years, or wait, I'm sorry, from 10 or more years ago. And, I mean, the timeline kind of like made it a little difficult trying to pinpoint just one memory, but I have a memory of from my whole life in our tradition, and that is on when we have our Christmas Eve party. My grandfather always reads us all the "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" story, and ever since I was a kid, and I don't have it. I'm not trusted with the book, as the family calls it, the book. And it's like this poor book. It's just a paper book about this tall, and it's "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." It's just like an antique version of it, and have to read it out of the book. And I just always remember that book, and I just always remember him reading that story to us on Christmas Eve. And I know, even still this year, I know he'll sit there with my son on his lap and he'll read "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." And that's definitely probably my favorite memory. Not really from a certain time, but just of every year. Alright, enough of that. So, number 8. I brought this down too for another Christmas decoration that, okay, I'm getting all screwed up now. Now I'm going back to question 6, which I should have just not even have said anything. About what your favorite Christmas decoration is. I actually used this cup, and this is, and I guess it's not really a decoration, but it is a Christmassy mug from where I had my, I'll try to stop wiggling it here, from where I had my honeymoon with my husband, because it was actually just our anniversary for 4 years on the 14th. So we had a Christmas wedding, and we went to this Christmas farm inn for our honeymoon, and I just love this cup, and it's very special to me, and I don't know if that counts as a Christmas decoration, but I love it, and I had to show it off. Okay, now that I got everything all screwed up, let's go back to number 8. Alright, so number 8, how does tarot fit in with you during this time of year? Well, for one, obviously tarot's part of like every day, for me mostly, but this year I definitely plan on trying to like actually journal my year spread on New Year's. And this year I'm hoping to actually maybe open up to some other people in the family and offer some New Year's readings for them too, even if it's not as extensive a month by month like what I'm going to do for myself. But I think that could be really fun, and yeah, so I guess it just kind of ties in with the end of the year and the new year. And on that note, I definitely plan on doing the hashtag 2018 Look Ahead spread done by Willow Wind. And if you haven't checked that out, check it out. Maybe I should put a link for her video too, because I definitely plan on doing that closer to the end of the year. But yeah, so I definitely, it's something I do every year, but this year I'm definitely going to be more diligent with my journaling. All right, oh, and then the fun part. So we are on number 9. And on this one, we were to draw 2 cards, and I am going to use the beautiful fountain, because, I mean, I guess it's not really Christmassy, but just the awesome silver gilding just makes me feel like, oh, Christmas time. Anyhow, so we are drawing 2 cards from this, one for the my conscious feelings about this time of year, and one for the unconscious or hidden, is that what it says? No, underlying or hidden feelings about this time of year. Give them a good shuffle here, so just bear with me momentarily. Oh, let's see what we got, Fountain. All right. This is a little heavy, but I definitely see what this card is saying, but it is a little heavy, so I'm not going to get into too many details about what I'm feeling from this, but I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling from it. All right, so this is show the conscious feelings about this time of year. And for this, I have drawn the 5 of Cups, and honestly, I think, oh, I have somebody. Hello! I can actually see comments. Awesome. But anyhow, we have the 5 of Cups, and honestly, I think that this is speaking to the fact that I have so many good Christmas memories with my paternal side of the family, and about 2 or 3 years ago, I'm not gonna get into the detail why, but I very justified ended up having a falling out with them and everything. So I think that this is what this is telling me. This is the Fountain Tarot. But yeah, so I think this is like me knowing that I have all this happiness, and like, and granted he's looking at this, but in my life I'm trying not to look at this. But I think that this is a reminder of those conscious feelings that I do have with all of my great feelings about this time of year. There is still just some baggage with all these happy memories and such. I don't know if that, I don't know. That's that. I don't want to get too much into it. All right, so the underlying or hidden feelings about this time of year. Oh, wow. All right. Well then, Fountain, slap me around a little. Okay, so we have the 7 of Swords, and I suppose the unconscious part of my mind and what this card is saying to me right now is about my inner dilemma that I always have about, you know, am I giving too much? Am I taking enough? I'm trying not to get into the financial part of the season, but I also want to make sure that I have enough to give. I'm taking a risk by Yes, of course I do, right? That's everybody's favorite when they just slap you across the face. Sometimes the cards keep it a little too real, I guess. But yeah, I can see that this time of year, it again going with the Five of Cups here, and how I said about, you know, my family and whatever. That I am risking my feelings with this time of year. I am risking being hurt, but it is worth the risk. I am risking, you know, see, he's risking his hand to grab these swords, but obviously to this guy, it's worth it. And to me, it's worth it to still enjoy this time of year, even with the, I guess, baggage and sharp thoughts and the taking away and everything that in my past. Because I don't even want to get into too much into it. But yeah, it's definitely a difficult, complicated situation, and I think that's how come we got this. Oh, here we go. Oh no, that's the right way, because I just think it's backwards because of the camera. But yeah, I think that's how come it's kind of giving me this message here of remembering that I do have these 2 full cups, and remembering also here that there are still 2 left behind. I don't need to take it all on at once, and that it's worth the risk to enjoy myself, and to keep my thoughts straightened out, and that it's worth it, you know, why I have these empty cups and the 5 of Cups. And actually, even though just a minute ago I said, oh yeah, that the man is looking at the cups, but now that I give it a closer look and not just showing it on the camera, I kind of feel as though he's looking past them, which is, I guess, how I feel. I try to look past this mess of my past, and this time of year, look past it. Don't let it bother me, because I know I have this happiness back here. Well, thank you, Fountain. Thank you, Fountain. That was a little brutal, more brutal than I thought it was going to be, actually. Jesus, and I thought that this would be like not so spicy with me. I was going to use my Morgan Greer, but that deck tends to be a little spicy, but not in quite the same way as this. This really goes deep, and yeah, part of me wants to say more, but it's just, you know, that would be a whole nother video. I'd be sitting here for a day and a half, like, going through all that shit. Part of me. Trying not to cuss. But yeah, that was question number 9. So, with that said, now that I'm all completely flustered thanks to drawing these 2 cards, let me just shuffle those back in so I don't have to think about them anymore, because, you know, that's how you deal with your problems. Just shuffle them back in the deck so they can come back out at me. Yes, oh definitely. Yep. That's what you do. Just open it up, stick it in there, close it, pretend it didn't happen. Deal with that on my own at a later date. But yeah, I think that was all the questions I got, and I can't believe I actually have a viewer, so thank you. I've been seeing you in like all the chats, Bella, right? I think it's Bella, yeah? God, I hope I'm not wrong. Going live scary. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling, and I'm gonna upload this so other people can watch it. But again, if you made it through, I missed half of it, but geez, but yeah, so if you made it this far, which probably nobody will, then totally give me a like and a comment and a subscribe or something down there. Let me know if this was good. If I know I'm just rambling too much. Bye-bye. But like I said, I will put the link to hashtag End of Year Tarot, which is Veronica Rose's original video. I'll put it down there. Check it out. Watch. Type into your search. Type in that hashtag. There's been like quite a few other video responses to it that are awesome and really fun to watch. So I hope I see more responses, and I'll probably be back soon. So enjoy.